What's shaking, guys? How's it going? It's your boy King of the Golden State coming at you with I guess just a haul of stuff. I just felt like doing stuff live, and I really got nothing going on this Saturday night, so it's kind of like, I bought stuff from the comic shop, and you know what? I don't mind showing it off, and go. And I think one of these books I'm probably gonna put in my 900 subs contest. Um, yeah, I really had nothing going on. It was kind of quiet. I could pop on another movie and chill out. I'm probably gonna just cook some food later on for dinner and just whatever. But I really just didn't have too much going on. I mean, there's a couple of auctions going on. Hey, oh wow, I already got people in here all of a sudden. Universe X, what's going on? Norris Cali, what's going on? Victoria Pajak. I know I'm gonna get that right. I know I'm gonna get that right. Everybody else is getting it wrong. I know I'm devoted to getting that right. By the way, Victoria, your package will go out in the mail on Monday, just so you know. Oh, TiVo, Lords of the Long Box. What did I ever deserve to get this kind of like attention? Oh my God. Never met this guy before. No, I'm kidding. Hey, four-way flashers. You know what? Not much of an unboxing ever sex. I'm just kind of shooting the shit because I'm actually kind of bored. There's like a shitload of auctions going on, and not many. Thank you, Victoria. Not many just comic talk really. I haven't seen too much of that lately. It's just a lot of Victoria. What's up, Victoria? Yeah, thanks, Tim. No, not much actual comic talk lately. I mean, like with the exception of Lords of the Long Box and and some of NY Warriors. I mean, there is comic talk, but what I've seen a lot, lately on YouTube is just a lot of auctions, a lot of selling. Not that I have anything against it, nothing against it. But I don't know. Maybe I need to start talking comic books. But like, I picked up a stack of books today, but I just felt like showing them off because I really got nothing going on tonight. It's a boring Saturday night. Yeah, thanks, Universe. You should watch Lords of the Long Box for comic spec and talk because honestly, they drop it first. So check them out. But yeah, man. I mean, I was kind of one of those things where it's like, yes, Tim, yeah, there's at least an auction a day. I'm kind of burnt. I'm kind of burnt. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know. I buy comics from other shops and like I got a stack of stuff I picked up. I just felt like showing off. And one of them, I think, yes, poor man, what's going on? I did find some Miles Morales stuff. Yeah, but I went to a comic shop in the South Bay, and I left some books back behind. I was kind of like, I'll come back for this later. I came back today, and it was gone. So the shop I went to, it was in Union City, which I'm sure a lot of people out of town are familiar with the town. The name maybe Tim is, but figure I picked these up. Liefeld Youngblood #2's First Profits. But thing is, I didn't pay full price or anything. I paid like $2 for these damn things, and I was kind of like, hey, right on, Victoria, awesome. Yeah, see, tell me, I got a stack of books, man. It's just like it just keeps going. Ethor, what's going on, man? Like, yeah, I just picked up a bunch of random books, man. Like this stuff I sold for like I think $10. I got these for $2 each, and I was like, that's cool. I don't love Liefeld. I don't think anybody loves Liefeld. But I was picking up stuff that I picked up from this shop, a couple shops. Like people were talking about Miles Morales. I don't even care about Scotty Young, dude. And it was like picked up the Scotty Young variant for Spider-Man #1 for like $6. No, $8. $8. And I don't know. I'm not a Scotty Young guy, so at some point I'm going to probably either flip it or gift it or something. Liefeld does love Liefeld, man. He is such a the guy's a crack addict, man. I swear to God. But yeah, man, I picked up some stuff, man. Like when they started announcing the whole Miles Morales spec, it was just wild. So I figured I went to my storage thinking I had that whole the whole Miles Morales Gwen Stacy kiss, and I didn't. I think I sold it, but I was able to find 3 copies. I was able to find 3 copies today. I was like, you know what? I feel like, I'll be honest, guys. I feel like the Miles Morales talk and spec of anything about Miles Morales, I feel like it's limited. So I feel like this is going to be flipped at some point. You've been hunting, let me see, Universe, you've been hunting a lot lately. It's like no one wants to go out and hunt anymore. Everyone is buying. Yeah, there's that. But I still go and hit shops, man. Like, there's some shops that are secretly closed, but, you know, due to the pandemic and such. But I was kind of like, whatever, I'll check a couple of places. Some places are actually, you know, before they even announced they're open, secretly open. So, yeah. Oh, yeah? No way. Cool. Right on, Victoria. I got the whole She-Hulk variant. Yeah, I seen that. I thought about that. I'm not a big Marvel 1000 person. So it's kind of one of those things where I was like, I wanted to jump on that. Hey, Uncanny Kyle Walker, what's going on? Or I might more like to say the Uncanny Kyle Walker. But no, man. Victoria, I thought about jumping on that Marvel 1000. I really can't. I want to, but I really can't. And it's like $10 a book, but maybe it was a slab, maybe, but I don't know. But good for you. I'm glad you got it, though. I mean, like, for stuff like this, I feel like, personally, in my heart, I feel like the Miles Morales. So if you ever, for example, this stuff here, you might want to consider flipping it pretty soon because I don't know. I'm not entirely certain on how long the first kiss between Gwen Stacy and Miles Morales is going to hold up. I mean, am I alone on that? Let me know. I don't know. Yeah, I found stuff like that today. Went to a shop, which I thought, what the hell, you know, I'll go through their boxes. And, hey, who that? What's going on, man? I'm just kind of bored, man. I was kind of like, you know what? I got nothing going on. All my shit's done. And I felt like going live. I don't feel like doing any kind of like auction stuff because the auction stuff's just, I don't know, nothing personal against any auctions. This is getting tired. And I'm kind of like, I just want to just talk comics and show comic books and shit I picked up from other spots. Like this one, believe it or not, I found this today for $4.50. I found this goddamn thing for $4.50. Yeah, second print, but still. I was in Berkeley, and the thing about it is, no way, I shit you not. It was for $4.50. I found this, and the thing is, they have an upstairs and a downstairs. The upstairs is their back issue spots, and the downstairs are new books and graphic novels, what have you. And the only thing that really changes in the shop are the employees. And I think what they do is the employees just, you know, quit and get rehired and what have you. And the guy upstairs yesterday tells me, yeah, go through whatever you want. I'm like, really? Okay. And so I went through a bunch of boxes and just dug through all I could find. And I found this. And I think it has one tick, and it's a second print. Is it a second print variant? Yeah, second print variant. And I was like, you know, whatever. I'll go through whatever I can. And lo and behold, I found this freaking book sitting there, and I was like, is that the first print? All right, no, it's a second print, but that's cool. And yeah, this is crazy. I couldn't believe I found this damn book for it was priced $4.50. I took it down to the register thinking, man, what if they say, wait a minute, this is not the thing. That this is not the book that should be priced $4.50 or whatever. So, yeah, I waited for that to happen. It didn't happen. You know what it happened on? It happened on. I had a stack of books, and I had a 20-second printing of Johnny the Suicidal Maniac, and the guy at the register is like, "Wait a minute. I don't know if this is a book I want to sell because of like whatever." And I was like, "Really? Okay." So meanwhile, he puts that book aside. He rings this book up for $4.50. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't need a 20-second printing of Johnny the Suicidal Maniac. I'll take this instead. That's fine. Or the Homicidal Maniac, whatever it was. It's just like, okay. I mean, it kind of goes to show there's not a lot. There's a couple of comic shops that don't they claim to know a lot but don't know a lot, and it just, you know, I don't know. It was one thing that blew my mind. Pick that up. It's a variant issue of number 2 for Ultimatum number 2. A nice David Finch cover. It has no significance really. I just love the cover. You know, I mean, sometimes when you know, yeah, Universe. I've done that before. I've had that kind of move too. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I know what you mean. I've been there. But I've won and lost on some things like that. I think he thought the Johnny Homicidal Maniac was a first print. And I told him flat out it's a 22nd print, but I don't think he took me seriously, poor man. This one I just picked up from a dollar bin of another shop. I just picked it up because I just love the color. You know? Joe Betty says, I'm sure you could, bro. But like, no, this one I just thought it was a pretty cool David Finch cover. And I mean, it has no special significance. I just thought it was a badass cover and just felt like picking that up. Also, this one I saw at my LCS, but I never picked it up because it was like regularly priced. This one was like $1 in the dollar bin of another shop called Action Lab Dog of Wonder, and the significance of this is it's a Neal Adams cover. Let me see if I can get that signature right there. That's a Neal Adams cover, and I thought that's pretty cool. I mean, Action Lab Dog of Wonder for $1. I said, you know what? Why the hell not? You know, Neal Adams draw. I never seen him draw shit, so this was pretty cool, man. I really dug that. This one I thought, you know, I could send this in now, or I could send this in like next time he signs. But found 2 copies of Django Unchained #1, and that's the Jim Lee cover, and got those for $1 each. So these are pretty dope to pick up. I'm not even sure if they're worth anything, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting these signed by Jim Lee, maybe one of them. And yeah, I just felt like, what the fuck, man? This is pretty cool. You know, a couple of clean. They're clean too. There's some clean Jim Lee covers, and you know, no way. Yeah, I found it for $1, man. I found some Miles Morales junk here. I think it's the number 8 of Miles Morales Spider-Man. It's about the guy who tortures Miles Morales. Dude, who that? You have to dig, man. You have to. Like antique shops, comic shops, all sorts of stuff, bro. You gotta dig, man. Yeah. There's comics out there, man. Like stuff like this, found in a $1 book. This is kind of like weird. It's the first appearance of the virus, you know, not the corona thing. But this goes for like $20. Found this for in a $1 bin. I figure I'd pick it up, you know. And Peter Parker Spider-Man number 49, you know. Yeah, honestly, who that you have to dig, man. You have to really look for places, look online, like Let Go, fucking OfferUp, antique shops, comic shops, you know, Craigslist. I believe you. It's just crazy. Depending on what's going on, you know, like flea markets, like any, you know, if any place in this country, if there's anywhere to look, flea markets should be your strength over there in the South. Because why wouldn't they have flea markets for comic books in the South? You know, I mean, I would be all over flea markets in the South if I was down there. Got this one today. I didn't think this was going to go for anything. I don't usually look at Star Wars stuff. Found that for $8 goddamn dollars, dude. For you know, like the Age Republic special. This came out, I think, about a year ago, and I thought it came out recently. I was pretty wrong. I know this was talked about on the whole CBSI top whatever list. I didn't care, but I think I glanced over that for a quick second. This is a $70 book. I think more than that. I got it for $8. So, yeah. So like the only issue is like one little color rub on the top, but other than that, this is a pretty clean book. and for $8, man. You're bidding on this Universe X? Yeah, you know what? Who that? Honestly, I was looking for that Hip Hop Silk, and I thought I think I looked over that one and I messed up on that one. So I think that book's gone forever. But a Hip Hop Silk, I probably would sit on that. Spider Gwen, you probably could flip. This Female Taskmaster, hold on to probably for a little bit. But yeah, I actually had the Miles Hip Hop. I was like, what? I was like, wasn't sure because I bought a bunch of hip hops for a while, and a lot of them I let go, but I didn't let go of that one because I just liked the way the cover looked. That was based on just what the cover looked like, and I just liked it. Who knows? That book's like a $200 book now. But yeah, this one found today for $8. Boom, $8. And yeah, this is like a $70 to $100 book. I don't know anything about the Age of Republic or Age of Resistance or any of that bullshit. All I know is that this is a hot book, and figure I'd pick it up. So I might just flip that at some point. This one I swung a miss on like last weekend, and fortunately I was able to find it for $6, $6 on over the shop I was at. It was Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 133, First Apocalypse. Found it for $6. It's got a little spine, like a staple rip or something like that going on, but it's cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to having it. Yeah, Spider-Man might be the next one up. I mean, a lot of the stuff you want to spec on right now is a lot of ones you want to spec on right now is probably Riri Williams. Lords of the Long Box brought that up. Spider-Gwen for sure. The Spider-Gwen one's going to break my heart because I haven't got any Spider-Gwen stuff yet. Like first appearance Spider-Gwen. Like I got the first appearance of Spider-Gwen in I think a 5th print. Yeah. That was another one I picked up. This one I got in the 5th print. I think even a 5th and 6th printings, like either 4th, 5th, and 6th printings still go for about, I don't know, like I think they go for like $20. You know? Yeah. I had yesterday off, I had Friday off, so I really didn't do anything too much except when I heard the shops were opening, I figured what the hell. Found out in the dollar bin. Adam Blue Marvel number 2. Unfortunately, couldn't find a number 1. But I was digging around in Berkeley and found that one for $1. I have a feeling the guy just recently moved his shop from one place in Berkeley to another, so he's still reshifting his back issues. So he said, "Come back in a week, and we'll, and you can go through stuff like that." Yeah, I bought my Riri Williams off the rack too. Who that like that? Actually, three different printings. Not the one that you said you were going to send in to Erod to get pressed. Unfortunately, I just didn't dig the Age of Apocalypse one. I got the Women in Power. I got the original printing, and also got I forgot the other one, but yeah, the only one I didn't want to get on was that Apocalypse one. The Apocalypse one was kind of, for me personally, I felt like it was a gimmick printing. Like the whole Mary Jane covers and such, variant covers and what have you. And they were doing all types of theme covers, and I was kind of like, I didn't want to jump into that. So, but I should have. But yeah. Going back to this, I went and got this out of some guy's dollar bin as a Adam Blue Marvel number 2. It's in okay shape. It's actually in decent shape, actually. And he said, "Yeah, I come back in a week. I got my back issue stuff. I got to open back up again because he just moved. So we'll see what shifted and changed from there." Ever since Lords of the Long Box brought it up, I figured I'd go pick one up. Here comes Daredevil Man Without Fear number 9. That is the first appearance of Echo. As you guys know, they're casting for that character Echo. So I would say not only this book is a book to spec on, but oh god, what's the number? It's New Avengers. The first time Echo becomes Ronin. Oh god, what was the number? I want to say 10. I want to say 10 or 11. Either 9 or 11 is the other book I consider specking on. because honestly, I pulled mine down from eBay because I had it down for a pretty cheap price. But ever since they broke, it may have been 12. It may have been 12. I think it was one either. It was one of those numbers, but it was like ever since they brought the casting announcements for the character Echo, I decided to pick up another copy of Daredevil #9, and I had a couple other copies. You're trying. Never met Jamie Foxx before. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Joe Bag of Seven. Never met Jamie Foxx, but would like to. But going back to this, yeah, it's 11, poor man. It's not only this one you want to spec on, but yes, New Avengers 11 is the other book to spec on because that might get just as hot as this one. This one I got for 10. It's going for like 20 or whatever, but who knows? I might sit on like books like this and New Avengers 11 until you hear an official casting announcement. That's a possibility. That was broken by, of course, TiVo Lords of the Long Box. You know, also found a couple of these because people are talking about this now. Action Comics #9. That is the first full Calvin Ellis, who is pretty much the Black Superman. Had a feeling this book was somewhat find some heat at some point, and yeah, this book is going for anywhere between like $15 to $35, and I think maybe 40, depending on the eBay sale. And you can still find, honestly, you can still find these at comic shops, you know, for cover price. Honestly, you can still find these at comic shops for cover price, and it's, you know, it's kind of surprising because I didn't pay anything above cover price. And the one is at $250, and I thought I could find it at the shop I was going to today, but it turns out it is apparently wasn't there. Like there's another variant, but that variant doesn't go for much. It doesn't even go for more than this book, believe it or not. But yeah, this one I just found, I found everywhere in the Bay Area. It's not even hard to find. So, you know, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, honestly, you could have gotten these for $2 at a YouTube auction. Like on eBay sales go for about, yeah, and at least $20 for these books now. This feels like a flip-worthy book to me because I'm not sure if it's going to hold much weight for the, you know, for the future. Final Crisis 7 is the first appearance of Calvin Ellis, who's the Earth 23 Superman. It's funny. I look at this and I think Earth 23, and it feels weird because Michael Jordan wore number 23 as his jersey. And I'm thinking, is this like the Michael Jordan Superman? Is this funny? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. I mean, I don't know. I might actually sit back and read this just for the hell of it. But yeah, this feels like a flip-worthy book. I don't feel this is like a slab-worthy type of book. So figured, you know, I'll get a couple of these and maybe I'll post them on eBay and see if anybody jumps on them, you know. But it's a really cool cover. Honestly, if there's an artist who's very underrated, it's Gene Ha, the guy who drew this cover. Very underrated artist because he's done stuff like he's done X-Men comic books and what have you. It's pretty good stuff. This was a $1 book. I didn't care. I had to pick it up because I just wanted to add it to my list of stuff that I have of Adam Hughes, and plus, you know, the guy loves drawing asses and shit. Legionnaires #16. I was hoping when I was going through the dollar bin that this would be the DC variant, but I already have a DC variant. But I just wanted to pick this up just for the hell of it. Didn't care. I mean, it's an Adam Hughes cover, and it's actually pretty good shape. So I may consider sending this in whenever they announce that Adam Hughes is going to start autographing pretty soon. So there was that. Also, I found this. This is nothing big. This is a Punisher Warzone cover or issue. I only have like I think this makes it 5 out of the 6 issues I've collected. Yeah, Universe 90 covers. Yeah, you know, I only have one copy Bullseye comic books of Final Crisis #7. I might actually sell that sometime soon because I already have the collection on a trade paperback. But this one particularly, I just pick it up because I like Steve Dillon's artwork. Steve Dillon, rest in peace, one of the best storytelling artists, in my opinion. that we have ever seen grace like comic books. Because Steve Dillon, if you guys aren't familiar with his work on Preacher, probably one of the best storytellers, pretty much. Period. In my opinion, I love his work, his artwork, his expressions, and everything. So Garth Ennis wrote it, Steve Dillon drew it, and yes, Bullseye, you're right. Steve Dillon Ennis Punisher is the best. I love his stuff. So I just found it in the dollar bin. I just wanted to add it to the stack of books I was for the Warzone stuff I was looking for. Another dollar bin find was Ultimatum #1. I think it still goes for about $20. So that was pretty cool. I know who that you got the you were selling that Peter Parker Spider-Man thing of where Crown was supposed to be the Hunger or something like that, and I think this is the Hunger. This is like a Dylan Bullseye. You're right. Dylan is a legend. This is the Hunger first appearance. Still a spec book. This book could have actually hit its could have hit its peak at some point. You know, when the Morbius movie would have came out this year, but unfortunately it's a dollar book, so you know this is still considered a spec book to pick up. So I grabbed that for $1. So that might actually show up to prominence pretty soon, like next year. Yeah, Crown is villain in Morbius, but yeah, there's also this Hunger character who becomes Crown. So this is still a good dollar pickup, because this probably would have been a higher. This book is still like a $3 or $5 book, but at one point, like a $3 or $5. The movie got pushed back, so now, yeah, it's a good time to still either hold on to a book like a Hunger or a Crown until next year, because the movie got pushed back. So I would say next year, when they start talking about the Morbius movie again, this is really going to hype up again. So also picked up a Spider-Woman Alpha. This is still like a $10 book. I found it for $1. I forgot the significance of this one, but there was talk about it for a minute. Not movie talk, but just comic talk. Avengers Celestial Quest. I think there's something for I'm assuming you're talking about the Peter Parker Spider-Man. That's #4, Universe X. That's Peter Parker Spider-Man #4, First Crown Hunger. But this one is Avengers Celestial Quest #3, and this, I'm not sure the significance of this. It might be something to do with Korvac or something, but this book got so popular to the point where it's already like a True Believers issue. So it's just it's worthy of reading, I'm sure. I skipped on the other issues on this, like at the comic shop I went to in the dollar bin. I probably should have picked up the other issues and just read it, but that's a spec book too. This one, I've seen about 5 copies of this shit, and I thought, yeah, whatever. True Believers #1. That's the first appearance of it's the I think it's a symbiote called Alloy. You know, and it's a symbiote based on like happiness and like emotion and shit. And I thought, hey, what else? $1. Maybe it'll get hot somewhere down the line. I passed on 5 copies of this somewhere in Dublin. I was at a shop in Dublin, and I was like, I couldn't find really anything going on, and I saw like 5 copies of this, and I was kind of like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on this. But I saw it again for $1. I said, all right, whatever. I'll hold on for $1. Found this. It's a 31 countdown. That's the whole 3 Jokers storyline. Yeah, Universe. Yeah, Universe. It is. The books you want to pick up, like go to Who Dat. Maybe you want to pick up that book too. It's a first appearance of Crown, and of course Peter Parker Spider-Man #4 is the first appearance of Hunger, who eventually becomes Crown. It's kind of just weird. I think you should just read the comic book and decide for yourself, because it's weird and confusing. But yeah, this was in a dollar book, a dollar bin. Avengers, sort of a trade paperback of some sort, like a thin trade paperback. and it's Avengers: Yesterday's Quest, and it's a collection of books done by John Byrne, actually, that collects Avengers 185 to 87, 181, 182, and all of it's done by John Byrne on the interiors. The cover is done by Steve Epping, and it's pretty. It looks like a pretty cool thing, especially for a trade paperback. I mean, it's a thin trade paperback, but for $1, I mean, why not? John Byrne, I'm on that. Let's see. I got a few other things here, guys, and I might just call it because I'm probably gonna get back into watching the action. But you know what? I also have stuff. You know what? I found something. I found a few other things. First of all, Who Dat? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Got the Divine Right number 1. Pretty cool cover. Might make that a top variant Tuesday or 4th of July type of deal. That's a pretty cool one. Signed by Jim Lee. I appreciate that, sir. Found this in a dollar bin. Actually, they got to charge me 50 cents. And the Ball and Chain number 1. All let's talk about this being a movie with The Rock and Emily Blunt. And, for 50 cents, why the hell not? It's got a couple of spine ticks, but I was like, whatever. I found it, So it's pretty cool. So there was that. Also in the 50-cent bin. You guys remember when this used to be a hot book? Like this used to be like a super hot book for people who people couldn't find it. It is Uncanny Humans number 11. Yeah, okay, I hear you, Universe. Right on, man. But I remember this used to be a hot book. Believe it or not, the second print of this is hotter than the first print. The hell of my life on that one. Yeah, that's this. I think not the first Karnak. It's the first somebody, but it's something crazy. But the second print of this is supposed to be a hotter book. It's the first print. That's kind of like the first appearance, and it's like, yeah, great. So that's pretty cool, man. I mean, I found some decent books over the weekend. What else did I find? Oh yeah, found this. And you know what? For this particular one, I'm going to make. I know there's like 8 of you guys in here, but if you 8 could show up to the other 8 and tell them, hey, James found this. The glare. The glare. I found that on my hunt yesterday. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, that is Wildcats number 1. Hey, Kevin Harrison, what's going on, brother? Wildcats number 1. Jim Lee signed it, gold issue. This is from back in the day, so there was no COA of this. Yeah, I know, Victoria. I'm making this part of my 900 subscriber contest. I'm going to make this the prize because I already have one. And to find this, at a comic shop, I was like, you know what? It's in good shape. No spine ticks, no corner issues, signed by Jim Lee. I remember back in 92 when they were at when the Comic Cons used to happen back in the day, they threw these out to the crowds. People were ripping these up like crazy, trying to get them from other people. And I remember how hot these things were. Like there was a gold Supreme, a gold Brigade, a gold Wildcats. But the gold Wildcats is complete gold here. You know what, Joe? I have to look around, man. You know what? I'll figure something out. This right here, though. This right here. This will be actually my 900 subscriber giveaway right here. This book will be the 900 subscriber giveaway. I'll post a separate video, and we will go from there. But this book, I already have another copy of, and this one I'm gonna do. But yeah, you know what? God, that's a great idea, Joe. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Jim Lee's got 25 kids. This book I'll put in the for my subscriber giveaway for 900 subs. I will post a separate video. I might post it tonight. I might post it tomorrow. but this book is the one that's going to be given away for the 900 subscriber giveaway because I'm already at 863. We'll figure this out. But yeah, you know what? Let me see. Joe, you know, since you and 7 other people are still here and not watching the auction, I'm gonna give some. You know, you're right. Screw it. You called it. Let's do something. Let's give something away, buddy. Screw it. It's like a $20 book. You know what? All right. You're Look at this guy. Look at this guy doing a live show. Yeah. Let me see it. I want to make sure this is fair. So let me see if I can pull up my stream so I won't. Let's do this. You are here. And okay. I will type it in. You know, shout out to the seven people showing up. I know everybody else watching like auctions and what have you, but shout out to the 7 people being here. So what I'm gonna do is, just for the hell of it, I will do a quick giveaway. Why the hell not? Because Joey Bag of Sevens talked me into it, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna type it in. I'm not gonna say it, because if I do, then it's gonna be weird. But let me think. Down to 6. How dare they, Kevin? Get them back. All right. So let's do a quick and simple one. So we'll do this one. I'm gonna give this Spider-Man, of course, you know, the Scotty Young variant. I'm not a big Scotty Young guy. So this is normally like, I got this for like 8. This is normally like a $20 book. You know what? How many? Oh, if I do Victoria, if I do random on this, it's going to be constantly people coming in and out, in and out, in and out. It's going to be a bit much. But let me see here. You're funny, Victoria. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a trivia question, and let's go with this. And I'm going to type it in. First winner will get this book. So let's go like this. You're funny. What was the first All right. So I've typed it, but I'm going to hit enter. And the first person to give me the issue, it's a comic book question, guys. So King B, what's up? Go on. So like I said, since everyone's in here, I'm giving that away just for the hell of it. So I typed the question. I haven't pressed enter yet. So it's a comic book related question related to this. As soon as I press enter, the first person who gives me an answer of the comic and issue number gets the book. All right. So pressing the button. 3, 2, 1. And activate Google. Google is activated. Issue and number, fellas. Issue and number. Issue and number. Issue and number. You got to be quick on this trigger, guys. Could be a little bit better. It's not following it, and not the number 11. It's not the number. Issue and number. Google fast. Google fast. Poor Man Comics. Double check that. Let's see. Poor Man Comics, guys. Spider-Man number 12. See, if you said, now, Kevin, if you said Miles Morales, Spider-Man 12, then you have to go to Miles Morales, Spider-Man 12 and look, and there's no kiss there. So, with all due respect, guys, thank you. We are done with that, but Miles Morales is Spider-Man 12 is not the answer. It is Spider-Man issue 12. As we all know, it's this issue. Boom. First kiss, which is going like fucking bonkers, guys. I know. So, Poor Man will be getting this beautiful copy here. Well done. We're done, guys. We're done. We're done. Kevin, you typed in too much, bro. You typed in too much. It was like, it's this one. It's this one. Spider-Man 12. So, Poor Man, you know me on IG. Just hit me with your mailing information. I'll get this out to you, bro. But yeah, as far as my 900 sub contest, guys, this will be it. I will make a separate video. But you guys watching the stream definitely have the heads up on what's going on. But this will be the 900 sub contest giveaway prize. I might throw in some other stuff for other winners as well, like I did in the last one. I got to figure out what it is. But this is definitely it. Yeah. So I will get you guys back to you. You didn't use the hyphen. You're killing me. Oh yeah. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm probably gonna make some dinner. But thanks for the 12, for the 6 to 12 of you guys to jump in here and say what's up. I'm probably gonna jump back onto the action because who knows, I might not have nothing to do. I might pop. I don't know, guys, but yeah, I'll make a separate video for the contest just so you know. Actually, no. Let's tell you what. You know what, guys? This video is going to come up on. No. I'll do a separate video. I'll make it quick and short. And but just so you guys know, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll get back to our regular scheduled program. Peace. Bye.